Hello there ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing? It's Alexander Hilly123 here and it's time for a new video. As you can see, it's time for yet more Resident Evil 4 professional difficulty let's play / walkthrough, and this is the penultimate and worst chapter in the game.
So, it seems you killed Krauser too. How shall I return my appreciation?
What are you talking about? I thought he was with you.
What are you talking about? Did you really think I'd trust an American? To tell you the truth, I was contemplating how to get rid of him. But thanks to you, that's no longer necessary.
You were just using him right from the start.
Oh, I must hand it to you. You've demonstrated quite a bit of promise by killing Krauser. When your assimilation with Las Plagas is complete, I'll have you serve as my guard.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to decline your generous offer. I have prior engagements.
Enjoy your smart-mouthing while you can.
Verifica la presión de esa válvula. ¿Y tú? Aquí. ¿Viste algo? No hay problema.
Damn. Hey, it's about time.
Sorry, bad traffic. I'll cover you.
Llénalos de pólvora. Ahí está.
Now that's what I call backup.
The name's Mike. You looking for firepower, you come to the right place.
Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Mike. Absolutely hilarious. With a strong kind of fit New York accent as well. I thought he was gonna say, hey, you're looking for a pepperoni pizza, you schmuck fuck. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, he did not. But anyway, Mike is utterly hilarious in his helicopter. But he can be infuriating, because sometimes he will tell you he's taking out one of the bases, and then he does absolutely nothing. I'm just seeing if he'll do anything here. Don't think he does, so I make my move and take a lot of damage. I warn you in advance that the gameplay in this chapter is absolutely diabolical, but I just wanted it over and done with. This chapter is absolutely horrendous, and I think this chapter, this is a controversial opinion, without a shadow of a doubt, but I think this is equally as bad, or if not worse, than anything in the 5th and 6th game. That's how bad I hate this. That's how much I hate this chapter. You're getting bombarded with absolutely everything. There's just way too much. Silly. Ridiculous. And I lose nearly all my health items during this chapter. I get very impatient and it just goes from bad to worse. It's just fucking horrible. And I knew this would be the case. On normal difficulty, it doesn't really matter. But on professional, it does. Well, I don't get wrecked during this chapter, I'll give you that. Wrecked many times before. I've also clipped this video by a good 2 or 3 minutes, I'll tell you why in a bit, but as we can see we're hit by absolutely nothing. No idea where that's come from. Mike's telling us to get into cover. I'm doing a runner. I think I get hit again when I'm at the ladders, very unfairly. I juked him. Reload. The cutscene happens, and then I get hit instantly. His bollocks, but I did get iframes there. But as we can see, Mike destroyed that base, and then he said, swipe them clean, hit again by a random turret, which Mike should have taken out, I think, but it's very hard to take those out with your sniper rifle. I can't even remember if it's possible. It's horrible either way. But yeah, Mike used to say, call them goddamn scumbags. Now, he does still say that, but he says it a hell of a lot less. Now, on the PS2 version of the game, and I'm guessing the GameCube version of the game, the two oldest versions, I'd say 9 times out of 10 he says goddamn scumbags. But now he just swipe them clean. I can only guess it's because we're fighting Spanish enemies, and in the time this game has passed, we don't want to be racially insensitive. It's pure bullshit. I mean, nothing was ever said about it, it's just something that I noticed. You know, I've been playing this game since January 2006, so there's not much I don't know about it, even though I'm not NLG at it. And I don't think it's just a coincidence that he barely ever says it anymore. But anyway, that's absolutely brilliant. I love going down that zip line, kicking this guy in the face, and then you've got to hit him with a magnum really, otherwise you're going to take damage. So I think I finish him off with a shotgun. Knock his hat off. I just love the chain of bullets around those guys. They're just such hilarious enemies. Brilliant. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a fruit pot here with grapes and strawberries, and I have some Vimto. Oh yeah. To get me through this insanity. That guy's shot just got blocked, but beyond this shutter is a part so horrible. I find it hard not to rage at it. There are tons of guys behind machine gun turrets, dynamite, enemies with the, what we call it, the shields, with the ball and chain. These people are retarded, so I'm shooting them, and it's just horrible. It is just horrible. Every time I play this game, and I play this game once every 6 months on professional difficulty. Every time I start it up, I think to myself, oh my god, in the last 3 chapters or so. And it's a shame, because sometimes it can make me not want to play the game at all. I mean, it's a very long game, there's a lot of absolute brilliance here, but the last 3 chapters really do ruin the experience for me. Close-up headshot. Get the fuck down there, pal. But this guy to the left isn't so difficult. He's hit me before, but I do believe I managed to take care of him here. There we go. And then I even timed this one right. I mean, Mike can potentially be doing something now, but he's not. But I wait for my moment. And then I run. And I don't take damage getting where I'm going to. But once I'm there, I'm kind of trapped. Great timing. Kill a few enemies while I'm in here, I think. MLG. He's got a helmet on, but it's not stopping me. And now, I know that guy's to my right, but he always gets me. Always. Take care of that fella. Ah yeah, you can't shoot him in the face as well. That's it. So I make a run for it. I know I'm going to take damage again. So I just take it, heal up, and shoot him. And to be fair, that should be the worst of the awfulness. But I get trolled by the normal Ganados here. I can't exactly remember what happened, but something irritating happens. Really, really pisses me off. Suplex. I was lucky, I shouldn't have jumped down there to be fair. But he gets me with the ball and chain. Diabolical gameplay. I couldn't actually see that he had a ball and chain when I saw him, but hey, that's a fitted end for a bell end. Nice one. Things are exploding all around me, I don't know why. Then he hits me, even though I was sure I escaped him. Just putting these guys with the ball and chain around every corner, so you can't defend yourself. Absolutely fucking stupid. Dynamite guy. There is an aid spray down there and I am aware of that. But that guy shooting at us with a crossbow. Now I'm aware of this guy lighting up his dynamite. Don't know what the guy with the ball and chain around that corner's doing, but he wasn't too keen on chasing us. More dynamite. Juke him. TMP. Oh, fucking first aid spray there. And I think he blew himself up. That makes me happy. But that, watching it back now, it's like, yeah, it's annoying, but is it really that bad? Yeah, it is that bad. It's horrible. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're ready to say goodbye to the greatest character in Resident Evil history, Mike. That's slow-mo though. Them slow-mo though.
Thanks. When we get out of here, drinks are on me.
Yeah, hey, I know a good bar.
Hey, thanks for that, Mike, you schmuck ball. Shit.
Mike!
Listen to my Vimto. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I'm putting the Vimto right next to the
I'll
microphone.
make sure you're the next to go, Saddler.
It's in its flask and it's making a weird noise.
Ooh, I'm sorry, Leon.
Saddler, you bastard!
It's nothing to get all upset about. Don't tell me you've never swatted a bothersome fly. In essence, it's the same thing.
What did you say? Insects' life doesn't compare to human lives.
When you've acquired this power,
Vimto, please.
you too will understand.
Guess it's another good reason to get the parasite out of my body.
I wish you luck.
It's all the air in the flask trying to come out, I think. Jesus. But yeah, done all this Let's Play / walkthrough, and I haven't even mentioned the final boss of this game. I wouldn't say it's the worst boss fight in video game history. I'm always one for exaggerations, of course, as you guys are probably aware by now. if you've known me on the internet for a while, but I think it's a pretty bad final boss. I use the mine thrower because when you hit him with a mine thrower and it's maxed out damage 6.0, he instantly falls to his, well, I won't call it knees, but he crumbles down and you can manage to
Leon,
get the knife into his eye.
Yeah.
But I do get wrecked by the final boss once, and it's a pretty hysterical death. Talk about that after this cutscene.
Sorry, Ada.
We have to get that parasite out of your body.
Yeah. But before that, I gotta save Ashley.
Fine. Let's split up.
And I've always seen this part of the game as quite weird because after the ridiculous pace of what we've just encountered, we have an area that is quite reminiscent of earlier parts of the game. And in terms of pacing as well, this room always kind of... It's quite bizarre that it's here. Because once we get out of here, there's another fight which I detest. It's way too stressful, but as you can hear, we've got a regenerator for the first time in ages. And this is a really creepy, eerie room, even though the ending of this game is so action-packed. It's something I always find a bit bizarre. This feels like it should be chapter 3 or 4, really. These prison cells as well. There's some fantastic locations within this game, which are definitely more of a horror vibe. And although I do love this game, I can't help but think that we could have had a more survival horror game from it, you know what I mean? I mean, damn, we could still have a game, maybe from Capcom or a different developer that is similar to this with a more horror style in third person. Because there aren't many of them about these days. But this fight is one of my least favourites in the game. We've got one of the big Gatling gun guys arriving soon. I should really go straight to him and then kill him with a magnum, but for whatever reason, and I think it's because I don't exactly know where he is, I let him live and it causes a problem because he manages to shoot me. I can't see him, but somehow he sees me, fucking damaging me, and it pisses me off. Block. But yeah, I do edit 2 minutes of this fight out because it goes on for a while. You basically got to get a key to unlock this door and then press 2 buttons. They're in 2 different locations. Sounds really easy, but it's a troublesome, long and irritating fight. I do know where that guy is because I know where that room is that he's come out of, but it doesn't resonate with me. For some reason I stay down here. Shit ton of enemies here though, I must say. This is where he hits me, I basically. How's he got me? Raging. I'm looking for the right time to use the barrel here and it's just not coming. He's hit me again. Close to death. Count on. Oh, hit again. Where is he hitting me from? How is he hitting me? Call of Duty. Call of Duty. Well, once I blast this guy up where the cup's coming up until we get the card key. There's the card key. I'm not hiding any bad gameplay there, guys. I don't really think I have to. You see the bad gameplay, but I just wanted to keep this video for 30 minutes. Wobble heads all over the place. now I need to hit the 2 buttons to open the door to get the hell out of here. But not before kicking this guy down there. I juked this guy's crossbow pretty well, watch this. Because I know they shoot 2 crossbows. Or bows, I should say. And then I do really well if I shoot him in the face. There are tons of wobbleheads here, as you can see. And there is when I make my move, I think. Out of this area. Finally, thankfully. But there are 2 guys coming up with shields and ball and chains. And usually I can just step back and juke them. I attempt it, and I get knocked on my arse. And yet another showcase of pathetic gameplay. There you go. But it's time to get those parasites out of their bodies, ladies and gentlemen. Thank God for that. It's been a while.
You'll soon harbor an awesome power. Yet it seems you would rather choose death.
I'm taking Ashley back, whether you like it or not.
Ah, the audacity of youth.
Bullet sponge.
Leon, now!
Those are the bullets inside him, I think. That's pretty cool.
Let's go.
Sadler, coolest motherfucker ever confirmed. But here, ladies and gentlemen, I think for the first time in the entire Let's Play, I purchase aid sprays from the merchant himself. He sells them for $5 each. Choose a green herb, nearly max out my health. But yes, I buy 2.
Got a selection of what are you selling?
Because I know that I'll need them.
What are you buying?
I mean, as you can see at the bottom left, I've maxed out Leon's health now, so I don't need yellow herbs.
Is that all?
I think I've just got 1 yellow, green and red. There was a time in the game when I probably had about 10-15 health items earlier on.
Is that... Is that all?
But yeah, the death at the final boss in the next video, it's a decapitation, and there's a bridge where if you don't run across it and then hit the quick time event, you'll fall into the water and die. So I pressed LT and RT to jump onto the ledge, and then you've got to tap X and get yourself up. But basically, I was running across the bridge. Sometimes it's possible to run across it and then it just drops. And if it drops and you're on it, you've got to engage in the quick time event. but it dropped straight away. So I was on the ledge of the side where the boss was on, which I didn't anticipate. I got back up and my health was really low, and it was just an insta-kill decapitation attack, which I've never actually seen from that boss before, actually. It's quite interesting. But I was, of course, raging, but nevertheless, it was bloody funny. And this is me yet again, making a meal out of killing these guys. Even though I could and should just toss a flash grenade at them, I'll be done with it. Certainly does seem to be an increase in wobble pace near the end of this game.
Follow me.
This hunk of junk? I don't know about this, Leon.
There's only one way to find out. You operate.
You sure you want to do this?
Yeah.
All right. Here goes nothing. How are you feeling?
Like $1,000,000.
I thought you were gonna die. All right. Guess I'm up.
You okay? I don't know about you, but I think it's time we go home.